It's the king of the court finals. We've already crowned our queens a few moments ago. But Rich Lambourne, look at this for a stadium. What a week it's been.
It's been a fantastic week, and we had a surprise finish. A newly formed team take the crown on the ladies' side. Will we see something similar happen on the men's side, Louis Le?
Well, we have some real thoroughbreds out there as in this final, including the two ponies. But Katika Pistaus will be a strong team from Switzerland and Austria, Samoilovs and Smedins from Latvia. We know all about them. The Pony brothers, Kokokor and Van Waller from Belgium, hard hitting, they suit this type of game. And the youngsters, Armin Helvik. We have a bit of everything, sugar, spice, all things nice.
And everything nice, yeah. We got power from Kradiger and Pistaus. We've got everything from Samoilov Smedins and maybe even from the Pony brothers. We've got more power from Kokokor and Van Waller, and we've got some jump setting and high flying from the Swedish youngsters. It's anybody's ball game here. We've seen dominance out of Kradiger Pistaus. We've seen Samoilov Smedins really take form today in the last couple rounds. We've seen the Pony brothers play some great ball throughout. We've seen Kokokor and Van Waller play some great ball throughout as well. And we've seen Armin Helvik come through the playoff in dominant fashion, so they're riding high.
And I mean, if this week's anything to go by, don't listen to our predictions. We'll introduce them, we'll talk you through it, but always expect to be surprised. Last year's winner, Marco Kratiger, looking to do the double, but not with flow this year. Pistaus, the big Austrian banger, is here on the right side, and he is high.
Yeah, the flow resides firmly on his upper lip.
And well, from Latvia, European champions, they are one of the most recognizable teams in the game, the Lion King. Samoilovs, well, for Sasha Alexander's Samoilovs and Yanis Smedins, they've won 13 times in their career. That's joined with the Vikings and the best European team ever in World Tour victories.
Yeah, he knows how to endear himself to a crowd, doesn't he?
He certainly does. Well, we go from lions to ponies. And the Pony brothers are German champions in the past. They podiumed last week, as did Katika Pistaus.
All manner of animalia represented here in the men's final.
Not this a true.
Utrecht is the last performance of the crowd. This is really special in his public career. Let's see how it goes. Give it up for Tom van Waller and Louis Le.
They're announcing it in the crowd, so they'll announce it now. Belgium make their way into the arena for the very last time. Grace Kokokor and Tom Van Waller, 15 Belgian championships between them, a fourth in the European champs. They're great ambassadors, amazing guys.
Yeah, lots of friends and family here to support them, and no doubt the crowd will be behind them as there's no Dutch representative. They'll support the neighbors, no doubt. And these kids have been a delight.
Yeah, they're very well behaved, aren't they?
They are. We talked about how David Oman looks the part of the quintessential beach volleyball player with the blonde locks. They play an exciting brand of volleyball, well suited to this format, and the crowd will love their high-flying act.
They're incredible. Under 22 champions this year already. They won just about everything at junior level. They're incredible athletes, and they're also great ambassadors for Sweden. Lovely guys. We're excited to see. I think this is another step up for them in their career, really. They've had some good results in the four-star beach volleyball, but this is the first time they've played in a senior final, so to speak, with so many big names.
Yeah, different format, of course, but anytime you're getting a chance to compete against some of the best in the world and beat some of the best in the world, that's going to increase your level.
Absolutely, increasing the level. The ponies at the top, the brothers, the Samoilovs and the Smedins from Latvia. Kokokor and Van Waller Helvik and Ullman, Sweden. Wow. Klattega and Bristaus. There is the wonderful moustache of Maritza Bristaus.
The distinguished, the fantastic, marvelous mustache, to keep it alliterative.
I was looking through the results and I was trying to find out if anyone had ever won this competition with a moustache before. Sort of stat that's worth knowing.
Well, I don't see Marco with one. I don't know that my boy Flo is capable of growing it.
Flo, you're probably watching. Well, Klattega Bristaus start at the King's End. Good hands from Marco.
Couple chances there for the Swedes, but great blocking from Marco Klattega.
You feel like we've stepped back in time watching Marco Klattega fire up in the final. Crazy kind of deja vu here. Oh, that's tight, Maritz.
Yeah, the difference here is that they've played unbelievable volleyball throughout. Last year, Marco and Flo were a bit of a dark horse, right? They were a bit of a surprise, making it into the final and really catching fire late. Fine form early here from Klattega Bristaus. Finds the line. Just the stutter step up there by Bristaus, but able to slap the line. High swing off the hands.
Janis Schmedins. Oh, the most lethal left arm the world has ever seen.
Bristaus giving him the middle finger on the slide on the crossover. All in good fun, of course.
That's the beauty of King of the Court.
Yeah.
You couldn't get away with that on Marco. Trip over the top. And talking about teams who have worked their way into this, Smolovs and Schmedins, well, they've been turbulent at times. And now they're going on Schmedins.
Oh, what a swing. That was the patented 5-to-1 serve from D. Pony over there. Just an unbelievable play. Put it away from Janis Schmedins.
He loves his fishing, Janis Schmedins, but he did just cast his rod. Massive left hand over the ball. Is that Smolovs shooting baby line?
That was indeed, and Bristaus says I've seen that before. That's a nice shot for Marco. Yeah, he's so physical, you've got to respect the heat. Janis gets caught in the backboard as he just drops in the baby cut.
Back set Klattega. It's a nice move from Tom Van Moller. No.
And Tony gets one. No middle finger this time on the exit.
I think I just got the second block myself.
I've been impressed by that serve from D. Pony. So consistent and so tough. Always right on the line.
I mean, in the semi-finals, he must have hit 4 or 5 aces, facing cross from the sideline, ripping it back line. It was unreal. D&B Pony. We're getting word from Germany that they're enjoying us calling them the ponies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. For those who don't know them, they're not 2 little horses. 2 big beasts on the volleyball court.
Yeah, that's the colloquial pony. That's big thoroughbreds that we just call the ponies, so that it seems like we have less of a gambling problem.
DJ once again, bringing us everything we needed.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Van Waller.
Just out of the reach of Oman in the backcourt. Great shot, Tom Van Waller.
I mean, here's another one where Sweden is set up to take the heat, and he doesn't fancy that time. Quite tight. And these guys are a real wild card because they love this form of the game. They serve well enough to get down to the King's End. That's the first problem solved.
Right.
Once they're down there, they just have to pass well enough to keep them there.
Oh, I don't know if you're catching this tune that's going on right now, Louis Love, but it's your girl Beyonce.
She is my girl, actually. Those who are watching all day are singing along Survivor, Destiny's Child. Corin. Oh, nice touch. They're going to put everything on the line tonight, Belgium. And they deserve it. It's a perfect start.
Oh boy. Go ahead, Jonathan. Go ahead, Tom. What a great play.
Tom the
all the way around. Great effort from the Swedish youngsters and wonderful execution from Belgium. And some little trickeration from Latvia as well. Kukoc and Van Wall out. It's 7 early. Nice line shot there for the Lion King. The Latvians sit on 3. Pony Brothers and the Swedes still on 0.
Samoilov has really found rhythm and confidence throughout this.
Night made. Yeah. Great pass from Samoilovs and just a thump from Giannis.
And now they're absolutely flying with their system that they want to run. Jump setting, moving the ball across, and then you try playing block defense against them when they're in system, but Corin will serve. Samoilov's nice block.
Yeah, great handwork, and we certainly had a good look at it from up here, didn't we, Lloyd? Just big press into the angle, nicely timed. Tom Van Wall. Nice little chip shot there from Dries. Belgium on 8 here with just under 8 to play in round 1.
I mean, it really is the dream start for them, but there's also going to be a lot of volleyball left in this after this round, but they're siding out, they're finding their rhythm, and they're looking good. Oh, Rich Lamborn's just starting to pull some shapes. So is Tom Van Wall.
Van Wall's tattooing balls right now. And little John saw that hit and said, yeah! Great serve from Giannis down the line.
There is the masked singer himself.
When you have yours or my singing ability, always best to wear a mask so nobody knows where the horrendous noises are coming from.
But Samoilov is the showman. Oh, another dive into the angle. Might have done the ponies a bit of good. Ponies versus the Lion. Schmedins, well, team started serving Schmedins and then they decided not to. Wow, Samoilov!
You love the hustle.
Also, I love the ball control back on 1 from Helvig just to keep calm and slide it away.
Oh boy. Yeah, we saw great form from the Swedes earlier today in the playoff to make it to this final, but struggling a little bit to find that form again here in the final.
Another one for Belgium.
Yeah, after an early quick start from Pradiger and Cristal, it cooled off a little bit, but still sit on 5. Fairly comfortable.
Nice blocking. Well, it's not blocking, it's a free ball to have a little flush out from
Goes down in the stat sheet as a block for B-Pony, though.
Well, did you know B-Pony started randomly blocking 1 day years ago and it never changed? That's worth coming in my inbox.
coaches decided he was the blocker on the squad, huh? Well, that one just long. No touch detected. No time to argue. Another chance for the Swedes.
I mean, Sweden versus Pony's Almond will side out.
Yeah, and that's an interesting choice by the kid there. Kind of a question as to whether that was going to be in or out. If you're indecisive, make the right decision and pass it. You might as well get the point if you can, right? A missed serve, no point. Oh, nice block there. Jonathan.
There he is.
Throwing his paws into the angle.
I used to be indecisive, now I'm not so sure.
Nicely done. Oh, that's not going to work.
Oh, back set slide attack.
That is going to work, though. Sasha will be a little disappointed in himself for not taking better care of that overpass.
It's funny, I was in Tenerife earlier on in the year. On the beach in front of me there was Sweden, Latvia and Karambula Rossi all sharing a training session. It was an absolute joke.
Yeah, that must be enough to make your head spin there, trying to follow them around. Little break here at the 5-minute mark. We've got the Swedish Jump Setters on 3. Pony Brothers still on 0. Kradiger Pristau's on 5. Samoilov Smeden's 6. And Kugelkorn Van Walla, our Belgian boys, leading the way with 11 points. Remember, we're going to play 3 15-minute rounds here. Only the 5th place team will leave us after this round, finishing in 5th place for the tournament.
Absolutely. Well, they've got their way down to the King's End. And they've done a fine job of holding for the time being. That reverse set from Helvik to Almond to start proceedings off. It's pretty tough to run a back set when you pass it 4 meters off, but they'll do it anyway.
Yeah. Something seems too difficult for them, does it? No. And I really like their resilience, right? It took them a while to get off of 0, and now they seem to be finding a little bit of rhythm. And of course, just as I say that.
Yeah, they're so fun to watch though, aren't they? You sort of seem to hang in the air forever and make a good decision most of the time, even if the ball's behind them. Well, Kradiger Pristau haven't found that pass yet.
Big stuff from Kradiger. Oh!
He said no, but yes.
Yeah.
Not guilty, but very joking. Big serve. Kugelkorn. Okay,
I mean, just some high-level volleyball we're seeing there. Great defense, great blocking, great covering, and a great shot to put it away for point number 12, Tom Van Walla.
Yeah, they still have to keep this form up, but what a way to go out. They might not go out if they win.
No better way to ride off into the sunset than adorned by a crown.
Kugelkorn has almost side out every ball. He got stuffed out once, but it made it look easy out there. Pristau's. Well, the ponies, we need to giddy up here, Rich.
Nice, Louis, nice. Giddy up, ponies.
Giddy up, ponies. Try and get their way through. But out the net is a good one.
Bit of a miss hit there from Pristau's, but it came from so high up. Hard to deal with. How about that set? Hand set from the end line by Big Marco.
2:15 left. The ponies have got to wait a long time to get back in now, Rich. I'm feeling that they're only going to get one real good hit in it.
Yeah, and they can't let Amon and Helvik get too far away from them here.
No.
Won't be up to them on this one.
Well, the rain's coming down, but talking to players, they said it's so nice to play here in the rain because the crowd stay with you because we're all sheltered.
Yeah, just kind of a light drizzle. Of course, that's easy for me to say while I'm bone dry.
Here it comes. And the ponies are out again. Okay, they might have one more go. They're out for 30 seconds.
They're going to have one more go, but Louis, I don't think they're going to have time to get one more go and 6 points. So unfortunately, we might be ponyless after this last remaining minute.
Up for him. Nice passing.
Yeah.
Great turn of the ball as well.
Yeah, such an impressive angle. Running left, hitting back to your right. How about that stuff? Oh, bummer. What a great play though all the way around. How exciting.
I mean, the Lion King has some funky stuff in his locker, but I don't think he's got that one.
Yeah, didn't quite have that one. Yeah, that will seal it for the Pony brothers.
Yeah, the ponies are gone. It's frustrating for them. It's one of those games where there's 5 teams left. If you can't get in, you don't take the odd chance you have, you will be a goner.
Yeah, just weren't able to quite find the rhythm we've seen them. We've seen them find in previous rounds leading up to this final, so we will bid farewell to them. But really a great performance from all 4 of our other teams. The Swedish youngsters caught on late and got all the way to 8 points. Kradiger Pristowes kind of went the other way, right? Started strong and then fizzled just a little bit, but still managed 7 points, and they will continue on in this final. Kukupor and Van Walla are fantastic, putting up 14 big points. And of course, the Lion King and Jan Smedens putting up 10. Hear from our favorite drum line for a minute, and then we'll get the Pony Brothers' thoughts. I love it. I love it. And let's go down to
thank you very much. What a performance. And yeah, unfortunately a 5th place at the end, but it is a final for you. After doing great in Hamburg, you did great over here. How do you sum up this week? Was it at least a bit of fun for you playing here in Utrecht?
Yeah, it was a great week. We're pretty happy. I mean, we took this event here as a bonus, and we played the final, so it's all good.
Yeah, everyone is questioning who of these 4 teams will gonna make it. What is your pick? Who will be the king of the court over here in Utrecht?
So I guess the Swedish guys.
Okay. You said the Swedish guys. Let's see if the jump set works. Congratulations one more time. 5th place is a good result for you, and let's see what the final brings. Thank you.
Yep.
No pressure.
All right, the Swedish boys making impressions on their competitors.
Absolutely. And also, if you were to see David Allman at the moment, well, not now, but the previous drumming, he was getting really loose down there as well. He was jamming away. A bit like yourself, Rich. Well, one of us, the ponies, have gone from the competition, but a great week for them, following a fantastic job in Hamburg. They proved they can do it at home.
watched them play. I didn't know much about them coming in. I haven't seen them too much on the World Tour, but really impressed with their style of play. And very sadly, rounds 2 and 3 here in the final will be distinctly pony-free.
It's a pony-free zone. Because the lion is around.
There's a lion, yeah. It's best to put the ponies in the stable. And probably best for us to not have to belabor that tired joke anymore. All right, so excellent performance in round 1 by Dries Koekelkorn and Tom van Wallen. We'll have them starting off round 2 on the King's side. Lion King and Giannis to serve first, followed by the Swedes, and lastly by Team the Alps.
Sweden are up for this in the background. You can see him communicating. Schmedins, I reckon we're going to see this liquid left arm that he has. Thug one straight down the centre. Belgium might get a taste of their own medicine.
A smooth stroke around the back on the left side, Tom van Wallen.
You've got to think for Belgium, they can get 3 or 4 now while they're fresh and they're warm. They should find their way in the final 3.
Great serve there, Koekelkorn.
Koekelkorn just went, really?
Yeah, that was about maybe 3 fibers of the line. What a get. Look out below. Chest bump rearranges Giannis's sternum.
I don't know how he does things like that, Schmedins. His elbow gets back so far, so quickly, to turn it with that much speed.
Yeah, as soon as he throws that arm up, it's corked and ready to go.
The fisherman, Giannis Schmedins, just unleashes once more.
Ooh, just missing that corner, David Oman.
Well, those two teams who haven't got a point yet got plenty of time, but they won't want to be down there too long. Schmedins goes with this like hybrid float play to try and at least get the other team out of rhythm, but Belgium are back down to the King's end. Listhouse. Is this going to be Belgium's night, Richie?
It very well could be.
Very, very fitting, wouldn't it?
Dries kind of continues into the net, unfortunately. It would be very fitting, but we still have a long way to go. We've seen teams catch fire early and then sort of peter out. Oh, big stuff. Jonathan Hogan.
I mean, he almost smiles, but if I'd make a massive reach in there on Schmedins, I'd be smiling.
Nice little knuckle into the corner. Man, that is incredibly difficult. David Oman making that look easy.
Well, Kantiga and Listhouse are still on a dot.
Little eurythmics in the background and going back to, would it be a fitting send-off for Tom and Dries? Sweet dreams. Made of these, brother. And who am I to disagree, right?
They have traveled the world in the 7 seas.
There we go. Hey, everybody's looking for something. How many more lyrics of this song do we know?
Too many.
Nice little run here from the Swedes.
Tom van Wallen. The last night for the Belgian battlers.
A couple successive swats from Tom.
Someone's on the net, surely. Main entertainer.
picks up Kristaps. Oh, Giannis, how about that dig? I mean, just an unbelievable play all the way around. Giannis with the hands in tight scoop. Marco with the layout spear and put away. Beautiful.
Off the net again. That's one thing I would say about Klatiga Kristaps. They haven't had their pass yet. They haven't found their rhythm in their first touch.
Yeah.
Every time they've had a chance to get down there, but they've got a chance now. It does take time. It doesn't just happen. Great pass from Klatiga.
Big high bomb there that time from the Swissman.
Again, like leaning away and hitting off the body. 2 plays 3. Smoilov Smedins now at the bottom, but we're only 1/3 of the way through here. Kristaps, just stay high, buddy.
Yeah, and this is a team that can run off quite a few points. We saw them put up a 20 spot in one of the earlier rounds. So fear them should they catch fire and find their rhythm.
Kristaps is laughing because that's exactly the same situation where we gave him the flipper earlier on.
The flipper, yeah. Klatiga showing that he can hit a cut shot straight down over the block.
Klatiga shoots short line that time, which is...
Yeah, that's going to be hard to touch, especially Dries is standing there, but he's expecting the big heater.
Oh, nice. Smoilov Smedins, bottom of the basement. They'll want to try and bank a couple.
Wow, what a swing. Nice high reach that time, Jonathan Helvig.
Sweden playing so good.
Yeah, Tommy swatted Jonathan a few times in their previous rally, unable to do so that time. And the Swedish jump setters on 4 now, just one behind Klatiga Kristaps. Wow, what a set! What a set, David Omar. Nicely put away by Helvig on the left.
Something that the coach was telling me, Rasmus Johnson, a while ago, that they were working a lot on their transition work and how they put more balls away, and you can tell they have been working on it.
What an unbelievable get.
Off the top of the hands.
Yeah, well read.
7:27.
As that fatigue sets in, you see that right arm just not kind of pressed into foreign airspace, so to speak.
Kristaps, overhand defense. Klatiga has a little reach as well off the top. They're not quite getting the rubber to green at the moment. Belgium still rolling. Out the back from Smoilov and Smedins. They're going to start having to sink a few here. Nice turn from Van Moorlen. I like he's got 3 or 4 different turns back angle.
A little attempted bait and switch there by Jonathan, but well seen from Tom. Again, he's got the power. We've seen that. So when he throttles down to about 70%, just slaps at angles. So difficult to deal with.
Absolutely. With the off-speed swing, he's so dense. Could take a high go line off the top of Smoilov. Richie, 6:15. Smoilov and Smedins have done everything the difficult way so far. Near enough early on.
Yeah, gonna have to do it again here. They hope to survive. Oh, night. It's impressive how quickly he gets up and on top of that ball, isn't it?
Yeah, just almost telepathic between them now, isn't it? The rhythm of the set with...
David's on that. As the roll down the line.
Vatican says, nice play.
Yeah, it looked like he might have been asking him if he netted at any point there. Swing off the hands of Giannis that time. Jonathan, young Jonathan, 7 points now and leading the way. Are the Yump setters?
I mean, the ponies called it. Going dummy 2-ball.
Nice shot there, Tom Van Wall. At the 5-minute mark, take a brief timeout. 7, 6, and 5 on the board for Sweden, Belgium, and the Alps, respectively. Samoilov Smeden's chasing everyone, still sitting on 1. They'll need a solid push here.
I mean, I've been so impressed with Sweden, Rich, in 3 or 4 different ways. The way that they've managed to run their offense, which is, I mean, it's high risk, but it's not high risk if you do it every day, I guess.
Yeah, I just like that they never get rattled, right? We saw them take a little while to get going in round 1, but once they did, they were fine, right? They didn't seem stressed, they didn't seem to press. Just the resilience of youth, perhaps.
Oh, that's not a good picture for it, although he hits his way out of system fine. But with all of the teams serving so tough, we said there'd be questions asked of their offense. And they've hit their way out of transition well. Sorry, out in transition, they've been strong, but also out of system, they've been strong. But they've held their pass together well enough to still run the offense that they want to.
Our boy Ruloff enjoying the product that he's so integral in putting on here with Wilco Nyland and Scoreworks. And what a spectacle it is, Louis.
It's a great spectacle. The fans all week have just taken, especially in this evening session, has made this house rock.
Oh yeah, this is what we call full rage. Full rage in the night session here for the men's final.
Oh, Chris House!
I mean, it had to be that precise too. Dries was all over everything but that shot right there.
I mean, a guy that looks after his touch like that should look after his touch.
Yeah. No hair out of place on his mustache, no shot out of place on the volleyball court.
On a high swing from Vatican. Listhouse puts Helvig on his backside.
And the Swedes inspiring everyone to implement the jump set.
Yeah. I mean, it's Samoilov Smedins who are having to take the most of this opportunity now. Smedins is looking like he's going to tee up a spinner. Let's go, Schmeddy.
And just inside the banners.
Trying not to have a little smile there, Schmedins as well, as he wants to rocket it. Good play from Armin. Marco, are you home?
I mean, how about that? Some unbelievable overhand digs on the side of Christoph and Kradiger, but not to be on that last one. Too much pace from Oman.
Swedes are in. Rich, what are we going to expect here? It's a good serve from Belgium, trying to take away the jump setting options. Oh, Purple Corn out of system.
That's one thing I don't remember seeing in abundance from the Swedes is the pole digging. Because that certainly must have been a ball where you would think pulling would have been the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. If you see him underneath the ball so early, almost falling backwards before he's hit it.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing some great volleyball, so far be it from me to be second guesser guy, but the big left-handed Kong block. Tom Van Wallen. Not easy to push the likes of Marco Kradiger around, but well done that time from the big Belgian.
Belgium take the lead again.
Yeah, time running very, very short for the Latvians here.
And it looks as if Belgium are going to medal, which is fantastic. Our medalists will be confirmed in world, we have no idea as of yet. Okay. We knew it was coming.
The heavy drum beats come in for the last 2 minutes here.
Because the other drum beats were so soft.
Yeah.
Foran. No jumbo. Sweden on 7.
How about that? I mean, what part of his body did he dig that with? Unbelievable.
And the trap, well, the set out the net to go with it. Gnarly.
Amazing play from Dries. Keep their run alive. And now it falls just wide. All right, this is about going to be it for the Lion King. He doesn't want to waste any time.
I mean, Schmeddings won't go out without kicking and screaming. There's one.
I feel like that Moritz might have played an out ball.
Actually, there's a few people doing some lion impressions around the outside of the court.
Wow, what a play, Giannis. Keep their hopes alive.
Not this time. No way.
Oh my goodness. Got too wide-eyed with that open net there.
How much more difficult could Sweden have made that play? Sideline to sideline from a short ball with no speed on it.
They didn't know that nobody was going to go block. And that'll do it for the Latvians, surely.
How good are Belgium? They've won the opening 2 rounds. Richie in their last hurrah. Samoilovs is coming into play again. This time against Schmeddings.
Will he continue into the finals with Belgium? Even in defeat, the quintessential showman. Giannis and Alex. All right, so we lost some ponies. We lose a lion. We are, we're like PETA. You know what that is? People for the ethical treatment of animals. We're going full-on vegan for this final round, losing all the animals.
That would be very much unlike you after.
After 5 guys every day. Yeah, what a great performance again from Belgium though. Made it 2 for 2. The trifecta is hard to pull off, but they certainly look to be in good form. Let's hear from one of our favorites though. One of the crowd favorites, Alexander Samoilovs, Giannis Schmeddings, down with our boy Julius Brink. Julius.
Boys, first of all, we should say congratulations. Maybe the 4th place is a bit disappointing, but the show you put up here was amazing. So
wooden medal.
Yeah, I know you would love the medal and you would love to roll, but no, one more time to talk honest. It was a great performance. Did you at least enjoy it a bit? It was great to watch you guys playing.
For sure enjoyed. First of all, I want to say thank you to all the fans here in the stadium. Guys, without you, this would have been nothing. Yeah, you are making the show. We're just helping you to enjoy. So thank you one more time. You are the best. I thank you to the whole Kingdom Core team. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Vilka, you are amazing. You all are amazing, guys.
Thank you.
Julius, you're also amazing.
Well, he's gone full Samoilovs.
Yeah, Julius, easy work when Samoilovs is the interviewee. Got to take a seat and enjoy the Samoilov show. And now it's time to put your phone lights in the air. announcer, Guido. I mean, where does he find the energy, Louis? Sun up to
Called him a
sundown.
human pogo.
Yeah.
This really is quite special here, Richie, isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
King of the court. The phone lights are out side to side. We're going to our final round and we're going in some sort of style.
Pony Brothers picked the Swedes to win it all. And I don't think that looks like a bad pick, but everyone's going to have to get through Belgium if they want to get to the top of the podium.
I mean, imagine being Belgium, last go. This is it. You're leaving everything out there for the next 15 minutes. That's surely an extra 15, 20% on your performance.
One would think so. One would think so, and they've certainly shown great form in the first 2 rounds.
Marco Klattega, Maurice Christhaus cannot be underestimated here. Belgium and Sweden, well, they may have had the best of the previous round, but Christhaus, Klattega missed out last week, showing how steady they are in this format of the game.
Oh, there it is. That's the deep bass. All right. They just gave us, the DJ just gave us some vibrations to keep us all warm here as we get ready for this 3rd and final round. The race to 15 points or 15 minutes, whichever happens first.
Well, Richie, this is it. The whole week has led to this point. Maurice Christhaus is going to get us underway with a big, heavy riff. And more of the target. I just feel like Belgium have got this in abundance at the moment. The pass and set is certainly there. Once again, the set's a little bit tight that time. Sweden out the back.
Yeah, they certainly do generate a lot of opportunities, block and defense, the Swedes.
They really do. But again, you look at this, that's 3 passes from Belgium in a good spot early on. And these guys are not holding back. It's maybe the worst pass so far, but Van Moller's good from that situation. But it is the one time they pass a little bit more often that they lose their ability to score. Patrick of this house.
Both Dries and Tom are wonderful hand setters, as are all our 6 competitors.
Yeah, they really are. No jump set from Melvin. Armin just turns one back.
Yeah, even on super high passes like that, there's no hesitation in pulling out those hands. Another example here. Right into the corner nicely. Jonathan Helvig.
What I'm enjoying about this from Sweden is that this isn't perfect so far, but they're finding solutions. Again, apologies for the language up front. We all know what's coming. And we all know we can't stop it. There it was. We certainly can't beat them, but we also shouldn't join them. This house.
Helen.
Passing from Van Moller, again, stable, solid. When it's in there, he can turn it back all day long, or he can stay high to the line if he wants to.
Yeah, they're hard to stop when they're passing the ball well.
Great swing to Van Moller.
Yeah. That was an unbelievable pass, and kind of uncharacteristic was that set from Dries, but well put away that time. What a great pass.
One for Sweden.
Yeah, really good handwork there. Jonathan closing that line down.
Well, Klattiga, Pistols have a little bit of work to do.
And that one not inside the signage.
Van Waller.
Just wide, two in succession. Pistols got to take a little off this one. Yeah. Big ball from Oman on the left side.
I mean, the right option for Klattiga to move with the blocker is still committing. Saw that quite early.
And swing off the hands.
Exactly what the game's based on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Making the blocker move and playing ferociously off the block. Here we go again, Richie. Big point this already for Klattiga and Pistols, because 4 and 5, it's not really about the time. They've got loads of that. But what they don't need is Sweden or Belgium getting too far away, mate.
That's right.
And if anyone knows you well enough, they know you like the cranberries.
The cranberries, oh, how about that crossbody swing from Jonathan Helvig?
Wow, they take the lead now, Sweden. Maybe the ponies were right. Smoilovs and Svedins have already left the stable.
Two misses. Soft little lefty, we haven't seen that much from David Omar.
I mean, the change direction of the ball, doesn't matter how you do it.
Just missing. Just barely missing.
Belgium 2 behind. Klattiga now serving. Pistols having a rest.
Okay. Little high heat, says the kid.
At the same time, if they use Klattiga's float serve, then it plays right into the Swede's hands and moving the blocker around so much.
Yeah, it's interesting because we've seen two misses come before Pistols' chance to serve a couple times, right? So he's got to throttle back a little bit. Wow. Now that was high up there. To be able to direct that down over the big block of Marco Klattiga is impressive. Yeah, now the other teams are pressing against the kids.
They really are. Schmedins is back in the stable laughing.
Bingo. I mean, just really, really in fine form right now. The Swedish jump-setting duo.
That's an incredible thing here, Alden, of being able to see the block when he's making that back set and choose if he wants to snap it back. If he feels the block is stable, he can just keep turning it back.
Yeah.
And with the height and the power that he has, it's really tough for the defender to swing around and stop the sharp one. You've got to play really sharp to beat him as a defender on that back set.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's it.
Another crossbody thump.
I mean, how many is this in a row from Sweden?
It's quite a few.
I mean, the work in the setting from Helvig there was unbelievable. Almost took Van Waller with him.
Wow. Just can do no wrong right now. David Oman and Jonathan Helvig on 13, 2 away from closing this out and rolling out of Utrecht with a crowd.
There you go.
And are the Pony Brothers also prophets?
Look at Samoilovs, he's up.
Oh, no. Just right into the body.
They're going to have to work harder.
Yeah, they got 7.5 minutes to get back over there. And the good news is they're guaranteed to have the tiebreaker in hand for the longest run. I mean, that was something special to watch right there.
It really was. And now it looks like the other teams are playing for medal places, or maybe not. West Coast will
You
not
spot this song they got going right now?
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know if this is the DJ being unbelievably insightful or not. I'm going to give him credit for it. It's called Two Princes by the Spin Doctors, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing two kings from Sweden and two princes from Belgium and the representatives from the Alps, because it is the Swedes' day here, one would have to think.
And Corbin Van Waller deserved to win it as well with this performance in the final. They just come unstuck for a real hot streak from the Swedes.
That is just an unbelievable play from the youngster. Yeah, whooping up the crowd. Go ahead, young fella. Go ahead, you're 1 point away from royalty.
Tattiger's going to have to give him his crown.
Oh my goodness. Tom Van Waller 2 times now saying, let's not start the coronation just yet.
And the first person to congratulate Tom Van Waller was Marco Tattiger. Trying to give him a big pat on the back.
They very surprisingly haven't been able to muster a point just yet. And Chris Dow says, my mustache and I have a little bit of that for you too.
Sweden have to keep working here. 42 seconds away from the timeout. A long way back for everyone else, though. The Kings side just keeps changing every play.
It really does, yeah. It's guns are blazing. There is not much tactical action here. It's just brute force. Oh, just missed long. That's how well things have been going for the Swedes. They just in utter shock that that one didn't fall for them.
Belgium need a few to pull their way. Listhaus. This serve from Listhaus down the middle is electrifying.
And we'll take the breather at the 5-minute mark. Corbin Van Waller on 8, still trailing by 6, the Swedish youngsters. Lion King giving him a few words of advice.
What do you think he's saying? When you win a point, you really need to roar.
You need to roar, yeah. And it looked like David Oman was saying, we lasted longer than you in this competition, why would I listen to you? That's certainly not the case, of course. Two of the nicest and most respectful young people in our sport, right? David Oman, Jonathan Helvig.
Smolos is talking to the fans here.
Yeah, focused on the task at hand are the Swedes.
Yeah, they really are.
Dries and Tom trying to catch them, but they will only have 5 minutes to do it. Not an impossible task, but it is going to be... there is going to be a low chance of that happening. Swedes only need 1 to close this out, take their place atop the podium.
A sweet Caroline again.
We may have to rename it Swede Caroline after this performance in the finals, right?
Why not? Big service pressure coming, that's what we do know. Another magical night in Utrecht.
Hey, and will this be it? Tom Van Waller not there to bomb an ace this way. The cameraman certainly thinks this might be it. Watch out, cameraman. They run their offense that wide.
Oh, Pim's pictures in place.
Christopher's going for the highlight reel ace. Tommy with yet another chance to be a heartbreaker. And he will do it a 3rd time, ladies and gentlemen.
We've seen 2 of them in the semi-final already. So if you hit them hard enough...
A nothing to lose, hitting his serve as hard as he can. Tom Van Waller is a very scary prospect.
This now seems to have Belgium beat down the middle, but...
Everyone's ACL's got a good stretch on that play.
I can't believe what we're seeing here. Just each team knocking each other out, point after point,
Yeah.
for at least the last 4 minutes.
Oh, my goodness.
What a thing.
What a scary save from the Swedes, but the first point goes in exciting fashion to Marco Prodiger, Moritz Christoph. And the smooth stroke down the line.
Really like that swing. Comes in super angle. Block has to pinch a little bit inside and beats the outside hand. Okay. You've got to get another 12 fellas in the next 3 minutes. When only every other serve is going in.
That's right. Or gonna be an ace. And now this one has to go in, or it's a free point for the Alps.
One more.
Net fault missed there by the down row. Certainly Marco netted, and he will just chuckle his way through to the next side up. Just long.
Tom Van Waller showing that this is really friendly, but also not friendly at the same time.
It is certainly very friendly, but you want to play within the confines of the rules.
This house. Off the outside hand of Klattiger. This is a great run so far. I mean, that's 5 in a row. It's 9 on 0, right?
Yeah, they're certainly making it respectable here. That is going to be less respectable and give us another chance for the Swedes as the crowd chants 1-1. Tom shaking out the cannon. Boom! Oh my goodness! How dare you call that in this situation?
Helmet loves it.
Boss may be under a secret edict to let play continue.
Let the punters get their money's worth.
That will assure that the Swedes will win. There's not enough time for anyone to catch them, but
I mean, I wasn't the only one when that pass went so high who thought, he's not going to jump set this, is he?
yes.
Hit it. This house.
Big ball.
It's a formality, really.
Yeah, if anything, you have to admire the grit and determination from the other two teams to fight off the Swedes finishing this round way over. Unbelievable serving from Tom Van Waller. Great play all the way around from Team Alps.
It really is. And the fight for the silver medals, pretty interesting right now with 20 on the clock. It's another one-arm stab from Armand. This would tie it up. Oh, he's just hit the line. 10
David
seconds.
can't believe it. Yeah, and look at that. Kukukor and Van Waller still up with the bronze.
They win silver and look, they're celebrating. Sweden is celebrating. Kukukor and Van Waller should celebrate too. But it's Sweden who are the kings of the court. Utrecht 2021. Richie, how good was that performance in the finals?
The prophetic Pony Brothers from Germany calling that early on. I mean,
The
just
Mystic Ponies. The Mystic Ponies rubbing their magic.
Mystic Ponies. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more impressed with the Swedes. I mean, they just really caught fire. Everything went their way, but they certainly forced it in that direction by playing great volleyball, passed some very, very difficult serves very well, ran their offense to perfection, and played some great block and D to get over to that king side constantly. Well done by the youngsters.
They really did. They're being congratulated by some of the world's best as they look to grow on everything they've done as a junior team, which has been pretty much everything. A great performance in Doha earlier on in the year on the World Tour. Some good stuff in Cancun as well, but really they were incredible in the final round.
Yeah, very fitting for our boys from Belgium, Tom and Dries, to finish on the podium. A very deserving team. They're a great team internationally for a lot of years that's deciding to hang it up. But for now, let's go down to the sand. Julius Brinken, our champions, the jump-setting Swedes.
Boys, I mean, take a deep breath, because we can call you the king of the court from Utrecht. Does that sound great to you?
It sounds amazing.
It's all yours.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, it was a fantastic battle. It seems like these old guys are hammering the ball out of you, and you were so close to finish this up by 7 minutes on the clock and 15 points.
Yeah, it would have been amazing to finish it in 15 points, but Tom has amazing serves 3 times in a row, so there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, and I think it got to our head that like one more point, and it was so important that we were a bit tense, and yeah, the serve was really tough as well, so yeah.
It seems like one time you finished up on 14, your opponents played even better. And then you were almost through because the clock couldn't get you. And then suddenly the referee came up. Is there anything you want to say to that referee call?
You could have let us have that jump set. Come on.
Okay, boys, I think you're going to find some time to celebrate. This is all yours. Enjoy this moment. It's wonderful. It's all yours.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Lambourne, what an occasion, what a final, had a bit of everything, and no wonder David Allman is dancing. They've won the gold here. Lattiger Plistaus make it 2 silvers in a row. Coca-Cola and Van Moller take a fitting bronze on their final evening as a team. The drummers are back in, but that was pretty special.
That was unbelievably special. Some great volleyball start to finish. It felt long, but now it seems like it's ended too quickly. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with you here, Louis, and it's been a pleasure. This high-level volleyball we've been treated to, just lots of fun, lots of camaraderie, lots of sportsmanship, and lots of wonderful times.
Yeah, there's just a special feeling with King of the Court, isn't there? It's a joyous occasion. Players are a little bit less stressed than we would see maybe when there's World Tour points or Olympic qualification at stake, and you can see that in the way that they're playing.
Yeah, there is almost a relief to their style of play, right? You see some special things come out. We certainly saw some special volleyball from the Swedes here in the final round, and congratulations to them. Congratulations to Marta Menegatti and Bella Carroll, our champions on the women's side, and to all our competitors, really, for just a wonderful performance this week.
I mean, we already have one team in the men's competition from Norway who are doing a pretty good job of sitting at the top of world beach volleyball at the moment. Of Sweden, their neighbours, going to join them?
It's possible. It's certainly possible. 20 years old, I think, both David and Jonathan, so a bright future ahead of them. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Wilco Ruloff, all our friends at Sportworks, Yope, and all our directing staff and behind the scenes people, camera guys. I mean, just a wonderful, wonderful event. The party atmosphere here in Utrecht is amazing. The fans come out in full force and really engage and get involved in these events. And it creates a special atmosphere, doesn't it?
It really does. I can only echo that. Being on the road with them now for the best part of what feels like 2 weeks has been incredible. You really see, you've seen this week, Rich, that how much hard work goes on behind the scenes from the whole Sportsworks team. It's an unbelievably well-organised machine. And the beach volleyballing world is better for Sportworks and King of the Court.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is kind of the birthplace of this particular event here in Utrecht, right out front of the Central train station in this city. So there's lots of foot traffic, there's lots of visibility, there's lots of support, and there's lots of fun to be had here at these events. And there's lots of amazing drumming currently.
Yeah, if you haven't been to one, you have to next year, that's for sure. As King of the Court continues to grow. It looks as if we're ready for our victory ceremony, our awards.
Dankjewel. Het is heel ongebruikelijk, maar in dit bijzonder geval, in dit heel moeilijke jaar, wil ik een heel groot applaus voor Sportworks, de organisatie voor dit evenement. Wilco, Guido, Kenneth, Gijs, Sophie, iedereen. Dikke complimenten. Dankjewel. Dankjewel, Mies. Flo, are you taking over for me? My voice is done, man.
Oh yeah, man. Mine too. Okay. But still some wipes left, ladies and gentlemen. That's now the highly official awarding ceremony of King and Queen off the court 2021 to Utrecht.
I've just been transported to Disney World.
That's right. It is a small world, Louis. Especially from your perspective.
It's a small world after all. I love those teacup rides.
Look on. 2021, ladies and gentlemen, and we kick it off with the prize for the longest stay on the Queen's side. Most rallies on the Queen's side.
Award is for the longest stay.
Representing Netherlands, Katja Stam and Reza Stone.
Well deserved. They played just some absolutely fantastic volleyball all week. Came up just a little bit short of the final today, but finished out 2 rounds in record.
They didn't come up too short with a brand new Voice the Groove watch. So that's a good prize for them. And a check as well for $2,000.
Yeah, cash money.
In the office after all. They would like to have been in the final, as you said, and they did come up a little short, but the future's quite bright for them too.
Absolutely, yeah. Silver at the European Championships, as you mentioned. Getting into the Olympics through the Continental Cup and winning the longest stay here. The King of the Court, Utrecht.
From the hand of
I feel like we should be in the hat for the longest stay.
That's an excellent point. Let's bring that up.
We all recognize that in the final. David Aman and John
Oh, what a day.
Of course. Of course. They almost ran the table there in the final.
Absolutely. The longest day. I think that was wow from David Almond. Brand new watch. Check for $2,000.
And Wilco now asking them, because I'm pretty sure the crown comes with a watch as well, so do you want to watch for both wrists?
The
answer is yes.
Yes, the answer is yes. I think longest stay is not our award, Louis.
That's like asking you if you want a new pair of Oakleys.
And now we are
I have 7 other pairs.
all the winners
Of course I do.
of the female competition to enter the stage and take place behind the podium. We invite Megan and Nicole McNamara, Barbara Seixas, Carolina Solberg Salgado, and Maria Karen Mattia Magatti.
There are our medalists this week, our queens. Well, you wouldn't have called it coming in. Marta Menegatti, Maria Belen Caro.
Queen of the Court 2021 to Utrecht.
They only won one round, Rich, and that was the final. But first, in 3rd place, Megan and Nicole McNamara from Canada. They can be very proud of their performance.
Yeah, solid, consistent all the way throughout.
Brought by Peter Springer, the president of the Volvo Dutch Volvo Federation, to the twins. And a check over $5,000. Luke Nellens, the mastermind of King of the Court.
There is Wilco delivering a check for $5,000.
Yeah. The money man himself, Wilco.
Dressed
Handing
up,
out the cash.
ready to impress today.
Yeah, that's right. He's kind of a sneakerhead, I think. Always has his shoe game dialed in.
Second place, representing
Brazil were phenomenal all week, and they just came up a little bit short in the final. But, well, Carol Solberg and Barbara Seixas take the silver. It's been a good week in the office for them. They look like they're going to be a formidable team.
Yeah, absolutely. They have been just kind of a victim of the country quota rules on the World Tour, right? Because they're one of those teams that's ranked inside the top 10 probably in the world. But nicely done by them here this week.
$7,500 US.
And now, guys, these ladies wrote a piece of history here in Utrecht. It's the very first time that they stand on the top of the podium. The new Queens of the Court.
The new Queens, as they're calling them in the venue. What a moment.
Spain, Maria Caro and Marta.
They managed to save their best until last. The new Queens of Utrecht taking the crowns from Agatha Duda, Maria Caro and Marta Menegatti.
Yeah, and a joy on Martha's face that we're unaccustomed to seeing. Well done by them. Truly saving their best for last and catching fire at just the right moment. You mentioned they only won one round all week, but if you had to choose one, they certainly chose the proper one.
Nice comment.
The Maurice Legois watches from
And a little bit of bling.
A little bit of bling, a little bit of cash.
And a crown.
And a crown.
Queens of the Court, highly official. Getting that piece.
And a
That's
welcome
what
tape
it's all about.
as it's starting to get a little chilly out here as night falls.
It is starting to get a little bit chilly.
And Marta getting the crown.
I feel like this is like the wedding scene in Game of Thrones. You may now bring Marta and Maria under the protection of your cloak.
Comments wasted on me.
Oh, okay.
Never seen it. Yes, you can look at me strangely. But there you have it. The new queens of the court. So fitting for a performance that grew throughout the competition. Surprised a few. A match made in heaven only for a week.
That's right.
Maria Carmen, Marta Menegatti, Polarizations, Carmelina Solberg, Salgado, Hampton, McNamara, twins.
Heaven isn't too far away, just a short trip to Italy.
There will be champagne of every one of you,
Maria
but now we meet the guys entering the podium. So just for a
the
second,
crowd suits them.
we face thank you to the ladies, and we will welcome the boys right now. And afterwards,
Leave those checks.
the winners
Barbara, not her first
are
rodeo.
in
She's walking off with a
for
check.
the celebration with the champagne.
Is anyone stealing anybody else's
But now,
checks?
guys,
That's what we need to
I
keep an
will
eye on.
ask you to enter the stage one more time. Give it up for Dries Skolkalkor and Tom von Wally, Marco Krattinger, Moritz Bristad, and David Allen.
Well, the men's podium made their way out. Belgium, we have to talk about them first. They left everything out there like we knew they would, and they always have done over the years. They're smiling, and rightfully so.
Yeah, it's fun to watch them play all week long, and particularly in this final. They were great in the first two rounds. They were great in the third round. It's just the Swedes were all but unstoppable until Tom said, "You're not going to get 15 points on us." He came up with 3 successive, unbelievable bombs. Yeah.
Belgium.
Well-deserved bronze medal from the Belgians.
Well, wherever they go, we wish them all the best, and we hope that two of the nicest guys on tour aren't strangers for too long.
Wow, and these guys, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most consistent team at
They are consistent. We will give them that. 2 silvers in consecutive weeks.
Yeah, as a newly formed team, that is incredible consistency.
Marco Krattiger from Switzerland, Moritz Bristad from Austria. Only teamed up just over a week or so ago for Hamburg. And they're back on the podium. A gold last year for Marco with Florian Greer, but now with his part-time partner, Dries Bristad, 2 silver medals. And it is not a bad 2 weeks in the office for them.
Not at all. Great volleyball from them all week. It was very fun to get more familiarized with the style and the play of Moritz Bristad.
I think we're going to be seeing a bit more of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good bit of
volleyball players.
scouting for you.
Yeah.
Well, you might have to start scouting the Swedes a little bit more, Richie, as well.
Absolutely. Where do you start with them? They can run you ragged.
What an incredible moment for Sweden. What another huge achievement. Jonathan Helvig, David Allman, they are the kings of the court. Utrecht 2021 They jump set, they hit their way in system, out of system. They're great in block defense.
Yeah. Always seems to be special storylines here at the King of the Court, don't there? And certainly this is another one.
It really is a special evening for Sweden. Rasmus Johnson, Anders Christensen, done big work with these guys over a long period of time, developing their systems to trouble the world's best. This concept seems to suit those systems that have been built.
Absolutely, and it's such a shame that neither of them are old enough to drink the champagne that's going to be coming. Oh, is it different in Europe?
It is definitely different in Europe.
I mean, how correct does that look? Well done, David and Jonathan. Well done.
I mean, they look like fairy tale cakes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure David Oman's right out of a Disney movie.
I think he is.
With the blonde curls and the crown kind of askew on his head there. Yeah, fantastic podium.
And guys,
the very deserving Kings.
12 bottles of champagne.
I mean,
we invite the ladies, Maria Caro,
check for a few dollars as well. To join the guys on the podium. A great event,
the picture we
a
all
fantastic
have today from the back,
week.
from the side, from the front. These are the kings and the queens of the court 2021.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than this in beach volleyball. And there's exciting news coming our way. The King of the Court, you'll have to stay tuned for the future plans. But this is a format that will only get bigger, will only get better. And there's now champagne showers.
Champagne showers. Confetti. Yeah, the royal toast there in the middle.
Well, Richie, thanks very much. It's been a big pleasure to have this experience with you again. It's always fun, and I hope we get to do it again very, very soon.
Likewise, my friend, the pleasure's been mine. Thank you to everybody from Sportworks, Wilco, Rulof, our director, Yop, and all his staff for having us out here, all the athletes, all the competitors. Just a great week, start to finish, a fitting end, and couldn't be happier to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic crew. And a thank you to all of the players that have helped out in the commentary box as well this week and previously in Hamburg. It really is a fantastic community to be a part of and to represent at times as well. For now, I think the time might be drawing near to go and join those celebrations.
Absolutely.
Well, there you have it. King of the Court, Utrecht is done and dusted. What an experience from myself, Rich Lambourne, Julius Brink, and more people than we could ever mention. Thank you very much, and I will see you again very, very